Hi there. Are you looking to start your investment journey or hoping to wrap your mind around investing? You're not alone. Investing can be very confusing in terms of the jargons, in terms of where to start, in terms of the tips. If you do not have the right teachings, the right knowledge, the right research, many people get excited to start and to jump into investing without doing proper research, without knowing where to start, and they find themselves losing money or in the middle of unnecessary financial risk. This is not in any way to scare you from investing, but it's a way to warn you that be prepared before you start throwing your hard-earned money towards assets. I strongly believe that good investment planning will pave way to great results. In this video, I share some of the best investment tips that I think any beginner should have or should master before starting their investment journey. Welcome to another video. My name is Sarah Wanyama. So what are these investment tips that we can have or acquire so that we can be better or have good investment results at the end of our investment journey? Number one, build your emergency fund. This is something that we forget. We get money and quickly, because someone had a conversation of how their investments are going great, you want to invest. Remember, if you do not have an emergency fund, you are likely to fall into debt just in case your investment don't come through or they do not materialize or an emergency comes up. What's an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a buffer where you can fall back. It's a covering. It's kind of quote unquote an insurance that you can fall back just in case or when an emergency arises. For example, you need your car fixed immediately, you can have your emergency fund. Or you get fired and you need income. Now that you have gotten fired, you don't have active income and therefore you need income to survive. That means you will need some savings. That sort of savings is called emergency fund, and we recommend emergency fund to be between 3 to 9 months that will cover you. So that means 3 to 9 months you are covered. What does the emergency fund constitute? An emergency fund constitutes you calculate all your living expenses for 3 to 9 months, and then when you add up, that's the amount that you can save in your emergency fund. You also need to remember that you need to save your emergency fund, put your money for your emergency fund in a high yielding savings account. For example, a money market fund, so that it can beat inflation and also meet the purpose of sorting out your emergencies. If you need a video on this, please comment down below. Number 2, pay off your debt. Yes, some of us get into investing and they still have debts. So you want to pay your debts fast, because your debts might hinder you to enjoy your investment income. What do I mean? Probably your debt interest rates are higher than your investment interest rates, and therefore at the end of the day you do not get any returns whatsoever, because your debt interest rates are higher and therefore they are competing with your investment rates. It is good to therefore complete paying off your debt first before starting investing. You do not want to struggle by the end of the month whether you should pay off your debt or put your money into investment, it is advisable that you deal with your debts first, so that you can start investing freely. There are several ways on how to deal with the debt, and if still you need that video, please comment that below. But one of the ways is the snowball method, where you attack the lowest amount of debt while climbing up the ladder, and therefore by the end of your debt repayment period, you will have complete it with the highest debt. So if you want to know all the others, please comment down below and we'll do a video on that. Number 3, include it in your budget. You want to create a budget that is inclusive of your investment goal. What I mean by this is, assume that this investment goal is an expense, which makes it easier for you to create an amount for it. And while we are thinking about creating an amount for it, remember that we need to invest regularly, and therefore that's why we do this. Yes, so some of us are unable to invest because we do not put the investment, we do not put the category of the investment goal in our budget. Therefore, I would adjust to include it in your investment, in your budget, so that you can be able to meet this goal. Number 4, think long term. We are not patient with our investment opportunities or options that we have considered. We want to get returns quickly, but that does not happen. It does not happen like that. You need to take advantage of compound interest, and compound interest loves time. Over time, your money will grow, and when your money grows, the interest that it attracts also gains interest. That's what compound interest means. So you need to start thinking long term instead of short term. Most of us are thinking short term, and that's where we miss in terms of investing. Number 5, invest regularly. This is tied to including it in our budget, because when we include it in our budget, we are able to invest regularly. Remember, investment is not a one-time thing. It's not a hit and run. We need to invest regularly to be able to see returns. The more you invest, the more the returns. Number 6, remember, you need to be financial literate. This is something that we forget about, that you can never have enough of education in terms of financial literacy. Every time is a learning moment. So remember to keep on reading books about investing. The more you learn, the more you become confident even in your investing patterns or in your investing opportunities. You do not really need to keep on asking. Investment, or what I keep on saying is, personal finance is personal, and therefore when you have knowledge, you are able to make sound decisions. You will not be swayed by rich quick schemes or people who pressurize you that this investment is the good one, and advertisement of an example of any investment that people are investing in. So being financial literate is important. It is very important. Therefore, read books, listen to podcasts, pay for courses on finance, on financial literacy, or on investment, and get educated. Number 7, diversify your investments. Risk investing is volatile. There are times when the market is high, and there are times where the market dips. And therefore, when you have put all your eggs in one basket, and then your investment crashes, then you lose all your eggs. A good investor diversifies their investments. So you need to have a good diversified portfolio, and therefore that can only happen when you are educated. So diversify your investments. Do not put your money in one basket. Number 8, invest in something that you understand. Most of us have invested money in things that we don't understand. You do not know how your investment vehicle makes money, or you do not know how it operates. We want to invest in stock markets, but do we really know what it entails? How does the stock market make money? How will you make money at the end of the day? How will you make money? You want to invest in bonds, but you don't even understand what a bond is. So when you understand your investment vehicle, when you understand what you are investing in, you are able to make wise decisions. You're able to know whether I should add more money in this investment. You're able to know which investment vehicle is good for your goal. So invest in what you can understand. That takes me to number 9. Number 9 is come up with your investment goals or financial goals. Every investment vehicle is tied to a goal, and it's not the same. There are short-term goals and long-term goals. The kind of investment vehicles that you want to engage in your short-term goals will be very different in your long-term goals. For example, you cannot be investing in money market funds for a long-term goal. That cannot happen, because money market funds are for short-term goals. You can be able to withdraw it as quickly as you have thought for about a long-term goal. So different investment vehicles are tied to different financial goals. So know your financial goals and then pair them with your investment vehicles. I hope we are okay till there. And while we are here, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel, like this video so that we can reach many people, and also share. To the last point, our point number 10: invest money that you're ready to lose. I know that this might seem scary, but when you invest, remember that an investment, you can lose money in an investment depending on the investment that you have chosen. There are investment vehicles that are very, very volatile, which means they change, demand and supply changes, the money flow changes in such investment vehicles. So if you invest money that you're not ready to lose, my sister, brother, you need to check that out. So invest money that you're ready to lose. Invest money that you're ready to lose. That when your investment crashes, even your business, when it crashes, you don't go into depression because you have lost a lot of money. But this one will help by diversifying your investment and having a portfolio that is diversified, because when you diversify your investment, you reduce your risk. So I hope these tips will help you start off your journey. Remember that personal finance is personal, and therefore read books, learn as much as you can, watch YouTube videos that can help you in your investment journey. Till next time, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, to share it, and also comment down below on any tips that I may have left it out. Till next time, bye.